Yo, what's up everybody and welcome to absolutely maidenless anti-mage behavior. Where we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play anti-mage again. Now, you might be like, Baumi, why? Why, in God's name, why on this good green earth would you play anti-mage again after that last video? Well, that's because Xeno Gun and reworked the entire hero. Like, there's been a patch which basically buffs every single thing and reworks nearly every single legendary talent. The only one that hasn't been reworked is the W. Like, the mana break build, which is what we're going for today, has had pretty much the entire fucking thing reworked. It's kind of wild. So, the most important change right away is that all of the creeps on the map now have a mana pool, right? All of the neutral creeps, they now have 600 mana, which makes a huge difference because now we can actually very easily and very reasonably farm them. And yeah, it just makes it so that we as anti-mage actually deal enough damage to be able to deal with these kinds of creeps. And we deal enough damage to actually take them down pretty effectively. On top of that, the damage per mana burned has been buffed. And honestly, just every single aspect of anti-mage has been buffed and buffed and buffed and buffed to try and make him actually function. One of the really big changes as well is, while this right here still doesn't burn that much mana, well, you can now actually get yourself the diffuser blade to go along with it. Right? Like, diffuser blade actually stacks with mana break now, and that means you will burn a good amount of mana, because, you know, individually they don't do so much, but combined, I mean, that's obviously gonna be quite a lot of mana burn. And then on top of that, this right here has been reworked. Now, when our opponent is on low mana, they will take 100% bonus damage. Yeah. We just deal twice the attack damage to enemies when they are running low on mana. And it is gradual, so it's not just an immediate binary thing. It's not just if they're out of mana we deal 100% damage. No, it's just like builds up over time. If they're running low, then we're gonna just start dealing more and more damage. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Oh my god. I actually cannot believe it. Now, I do want to be clear, this lobby is not a setup. I asked people to just pick what they want to play. I thought chat can confirm it, because there are a lot of int heroes in this lobby. This is not, I didn't go and tell people to go and pick heroes that are weak against anti-mage, okay? Just to be absolute, it's not, these are not paid actors. But yeah, you can see we just hit like a goddamn monster now. Like, honestly speaking, that's like the big immediate change, is that before anti-mage in the early game, it was just a struggle, you didn't really do any damage. But now, oh my god, you hit so hard. And I mean, that's obviously amazing and incredibly useful. Okay, we will get ourselves additional attack speed after blink. That sounds good. Alright, we can come in and immediately burst some stuff down. If we can catch somebody, that sounds fantastic. Now, I've played this build once already, and it still struggles super hard against anything in the early game. Honestly, it's just still rough. But there's specifically one mechanic that's been added that makes it extra bad. So, this recent patch has had a mechanic added that I personally think is just honestly an absolute goddamn disaster. What it does is it makes it so when the patrol creeps are being attacked by more than one hero, then they take no damage. So if there's 2 heroes within a certain radius around the patrol creeps, then they just don't take damage. They become fully 100% damage immune. Which means you can't snipe them, you can't just clear them out. As long as an enemy that is stronger than you and can bully you is close to you in the, like, near the patrol creeps, they will be able to snipe it and you can't stop it. You cannot prevent it. You need to be able, also attacks on target with more than 80% mana will silence them. You need to be able to win fights to have any shot at actually taking patrol creeps. And you need to be able to win fights early, which is just brutal. Absolutely brutal. So tough to actually do anything with that. Now, I'm still gonna go for a Battle Fury. I don't know if that's right, but I'm just gonna do it because we are Anti-mage, and I feel like Anti-mage should get a Battle Fury. Maybe that's not a good reason, but, you know, we're Anti-mage. We should get a Battle Fury. Okay. But, yeah, so that's like a really big, important additional factor there, is that you cannot really contest creeps in the early game unless you are actually strong at contesting creeps. And that is rough. I mean, it's also true for the late game. You can't contest creeps unless you're stronger contesting creeps. But, yeah. So if you're going up against heroes like Axe, right, or Phantom Assassin that rushes some early game, you as a hero that doesn't have that same early game power, there's a very good chance that you will just get overwhelmed and bullied. And yeah, I guess that's really the end of that sentence. Oh no, okay, that's bad news. Hello, Queen of Pain. There's one more thing to consider for Anti-mage. So there's this item, the Bloodstone, where Bloodstone can be activated, and then for the duration of the effect, the mana cost reduction from the item increases to 100%. So we cannot burn people's mana while Bloodstone is active. And Bloodstone is active for 6 seconds. So during those 6 seconds, we as Anti-mage are just completely incapable of burning people's mana. We will be silencing them for that duration, that is true, good point, Sunrise. But at the same time, you know, that may not matter, that may matter, we'll see. Okay. Come in here, toss down this. Make sure we have a bit of vision around here. Oh, this has been stacked, that's kind of bad. We're not great at dealing with stacks, sadly. But I think it should be okay. Yeah. Okay. Each attack applies a drain effect, or each attack has a chance to slow. I'll get this, and then we'll go. And then we'll go back. I'm just gonna actually go for the Anti-mage upgrades. If I'm completely honest, I think in all likelihood the other upgrade is the better option here. But again, I wanna actually pick up Anti-mage stuff, so we will. We'll grab some lifesteal, so we actually got some healing while we're roaming around the map. Yes. And as you can see, we actually just do a ton of damage. Right? In terms of raw damage output, it's actually kind of incredible how hard we hit. Like, that's the big change, I think, to Anti-mage here. You just actually hit really, really, really hard. And as a result, people kind of need to respect you, and you can actually farm creeps. You may notice that I am doing pretty well on creeps. I'm actually top farmer right now. Despite, you know, I already having a death. Sure, I got a kill too, but, you know. But yeah, the damage output that was lacking before is now there. And of course, that makes a big difference. What makes Anti-mage hit hard? It's just mana break. Like, the damage per mana burned has been amped, and all of the creeps actually have mana now. But honestly, the fact that the damage per mana burned has been increased, that's a huge... Oh, hello? Am I not far enough away yet?
Your tower is under attack.
Okay. So, now we can activate this, and then for 8 seconds your attacks deal an additional 100% damage. Up to 100% damage. Not always, but we can reach that point if the enemies are at no mana. And it scales, right? So the less mana they have, the more damage we deal. But of course, 100% damage increase is insane. It's a huge, huge amount. I'm not gonna get that slowing effect. I don't know if that's right. the slowing effect is very powerful, but there is always the factor of us already having an inbuilt slow. Okay. Okay. Ooh, she does a lot of damage right now. So the Lina can't take these creeps right now. Oh. So she wasn't able to just nuke down these creeps because of that damage reduction, right? Keep that in mind. That's just a thing now. Usually the Lina would have been able to nuke the creeps. Even if I'm there to bully her, she can actually fight back. But that's just not the case anymore because of that damage reduction. If I come in and challenge these, then she needs to be able to kill me. Otherwise, she cannot take the patrol. Okay. See, like right now, I am now here, and then that's it. Oh, it despawned. Okay. But just by being there, I can prevent her from getting it. Doesn't even require any interactions. Doesn't require anything.
Your tower is under attack. Your tower is under attack.
Okay, cool. We'll get some cleave damage, I suppose. I mean, we're getting a Battle Fury anyway. There will be plenty of cleave, but cleave is one of those things with like having more won't hurt. Also, maybe we can eventually get rid of the Battle Fury, right? Okay, so we need to figure out what we buy after the Battle Fury. It's actually like something that I struggle with a lot. Like, I tend to get the Battle Fury pretty quickly, and then afterwards, I don't know where to actually go with it. Looking at this. Okay. Your attacks heal you for 15 health, and that also scales up with... If the opponent has less mana, then it will heal for more. So again, these creeps right now, if somebody wants to challenge them, they need to be able to kill me.
Truth compels me.
Okay, coming in here.
Out of my way.
Oh, Vampire Fangs. Okay. Alright. Now, we got an upgrade earlier. I haven't really looked at it too much yet. If your attack leaves the targets with less than 50% mana, you stun them. And... oh, shit. Come on. Ah. Sorry, I was reading a thing, but the Queen of Pain was getting in the way. And increase its incoming damage by 10/15% for 5 seconds. And it's got a cooldown per target. Okay, we need something for the Queen of Pain. I'm gonna get a Diffusal Blade. So this is, as I mentioned already, it's like one of the things that's changed. Before you couldn't stack Diffusal Blade with Anti-mage in this mode. Now you can. So, yeah, you can just Diffusal Blade your way to victory. Burn their mana that way, right? Mage Slayer, it's probably not a bad idea, to be honest. Considering the heroes we're going up against, but I mean, we're anti-mage.
Yes.
Okay. So there's a Lina. And I just need a hit. I don't think I can... I need one hit, but I don't think I can get it. Nope. Alright, go away. The big thing that I'm looking for is some sort of slow, right? I could use the Diffusal Blade right there to stop her from running away. I mean, I'm gonna get an epic that will offer us a lot of slowing capabilities. But even there, we still need like something initial to be able to like overwhelm people to get their mana low enough. We are pretty strong once people are below 50% mana pool, but we do need to bring them to that point. At least in theory. I do want to make clear that I still not managed to actually have a good game of Anti-mage. Like, I'm everything I'm explaining right now, everything I'm laying out is all theoretical. Because so far, my actual experience of Anti-mage has been a lot more of just getting shit on. Because, you know, you're farming the entire game and people snipe your patrol creeps and you just have a really rough time. And just really, to be absolutely clear, the fact that I haven't been challenged as much in this game is a goddamn blessing and an exception. Alright, slap this up there. Wait for them creeps. I do like the Battle Fury just for the sheer farming it offers. I mean, it's kind of a crazy amount, isn't it? So, now we can increase their mana loss even more. I'm gonna see if I can maybe gank this Lina. I have the Fusel Blade. I know where she's at. It seems like it should be possible. Although I don't know where she's going right now. Alright, there we go. And that's it. Nice. Yeah, once they are actually low on mana, we do a ton of damage. Right? Like, then we really hurt. Turns out 100% damage increase is a lot of damage increase. I know, who could have seen that coming?
The reward of virtue.
One thing that really annoys me in Elden Ring is that you can't swim, but you can walk on lava. Yeah, it's absolutely maidenless behavior. Sorry. It's just been looking at a lot of Elden Ring memes. I can't help it. Alright, I'm gonna get a Manta Star to get myself a faster way of burning people down.
Your tower is under attack.
And also it's just, you know, it's a nice item to have on an Anti-mage, right?
The true path.
I don't know, it feels okay. Feels like what you should get. It is worth keeping in mind that it is complete garbage with Mana Break, but we do have a Diffusal, which makes it less garbage. Because, like, once we have both those effects going on, it might be okay. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? Like, this is exactly it, right? Like, what does a hero like Alina do? You silence her, you burn her, and then she's done. Doesn't ever get to interact. Okay, we need to figure out what we do about the Queen of Pain. Because she's gonna be a bit of a problem.
Onward.
Alright. Okay, we'll pick up our ward. Come in here, put this down. No creeps here, but that's fine. Oh my god. Yep, and dead. While affected by the Mana Break Slow, the target's healing regeneration reduces by 30%, and Mana Break Slow triggers on targets with less than 50% mana. So that's like another one of those where we can now very easily actually have a slow, we just need to bring them below 50% mana. That's, again, that's kind of the big benchmark, it's that 50%. Alright, we have a Manta Star, which is also a nice way of getting rid of the Diffusal. Also, yes, we do get a free bash, we do get free silences. Of course, we already have free mana burn because we're anti-mage, more cleave. Okay,
Yes.
next up. I wanna get... Oh, hello. Ah. Okay. So... what do we build then? Oh god, this is very annoying. Yeah. How do we bridge that gap? Well, I think I do just actually get my cleansing blade now. Like, the reason why I like the cleansing blade is because it's another dispel, right? We can use that to dispel our stuff. And, yeah, it's just a bunch of stats as well. It's pretty, I don't know. It's a very frustrating, like, playstyle that me and the Queen of Pain are engaging in, where if either one of us gets a jump on the other, they're probably just dead. Like, immediately. Alright, more damage per mana burned. So we now deal more damage with the mana break here. Okay. Yep. I mean, I deal insane damage, right? Like, it's just undeniable. It's just such a huge amount of damage if we actually get the hits in.
Structures fortified.
Okay, we'll get some more movement speed. So, I'm gonna try and find the Lina again. Should be an absolutely free kill, even with the 40% damage reduction. I don't know, like, how she can really interact with us. Okay, thank you. Get this. Coming in here.
Yes.
Alright. God. I don't know, dude. I don't know. This is just, it's just actually ridiculous. Oh, how rude. Legion Commander with that global snipe. Alright, get a Basher. More lockdown, right? Want to just maximize that as much as we can. More damage per burned mana is also very good. I mean, look at how hard we hit these creeps. It's crazy, right? Alright, she's out of mana. And I am actually kind of in a bit of trouble. Oh my god. Really? That's wild, dude. I thought for sure I was gonna do it. I guess I'm not quite strong enough against her yet. I itemized mostly against these casters around me, so... That was so close. I used my mana break too early against the Legion Commander, I think. I want to maximize it. Yeah. Bit unfortunate, but oh well. We do need to figure out a way to deal with the Legion Commander. It is worth keeping in mind that she's like our main competition right now. So, it's definitely not too surprising to see that she can take us down. Alright then. So if your attack leaves the target with less than... it's a longer stun, and it's got more damage increase afterwards. Paladin Sword, thank you, that's actually amazing. Yeah, no, that's great. Because a bit of lifesteal would have done would have made all the difference in that last fight. Then I win that easily. I think probably now that I have the Paladin Sword, I would guess I can just take her down. Oh, hello. So that's a bit unfortunate, isn't it?
As thou will it.
Okay. So she's out of mana. She can't run. And I win.
Thou art purified.
Yeah. Again, it's she can't interact. You also probably just can't interact. There's another bash. You're out of mana. You're slowed. And you're dead. So, we create an invincible illusion. Mana void cooldown reduces by 5 seconds when mana is spent. Or gain movement speed per agility. I think I'll actually get the movement speed right now. Because I just want to be fast. I want to be able to chase people down. And the other two are kind of a bit pointless, if you ask me. Spell will be nice. No, the one I took only buffs my agility. I don't get Spell. You don't get all free. Oh, that would just be too nice, wouldn't it? Like, then it might actually be something that's worth considering. But you only get it from... I only get the movement speed. Alright, just need one hit. And that's that. And... then I think a Satanic probably. We don't need a Skadi. We have like pretty much have an inbuilt Skadi, right? So I don't think a Skadi is really necessary. I do like the idea of just having some more HP though. And a Satanic should be alright for that.
Yes.
Okay, Queen of Pain is probably just running. I mean, what's she gonna do? Mana Void cooldown. This reduces movement speed. I'm gonna get the shield. I don't think I care about a lot of these upgrades. Like, I care about my Q, but I don't think I give a shit about anything else, really. So this one is going to the Queen of Pain. And I should be able to just walk in there and by virtue of my presence kind of invalidate her attempt at taking it. Alright, hello. Yeah, you see, like, she can't... like, it just completely invalidates any sort of attempt at stealing it against somebody who's stronger. You're just throwing your life away. You're throwing away your life, you're throwing away your resources. If you go in against somebody who's stronger than you, fighting over your patrol creeps, you will lose 100% of the time. Right? And as a caster, you get completely invalidated because I'm anti-mage, and that's what anti-mage does. It's just what the hero's designed to do. You know, it's kind of like a bit of a thought experiment that we had on stream yesterday, but like, just think about it this way. Do you think that if, let's say, Dota exists as it does right now, hypothetically, but it is a game without Anti-mage. Anti-mage is not in the game. And a Dota developer comes and proposes Anti-mage as he exists. So this hero, right, like Anti-mage for normal Dota, is proposed as a new hero. Would you approve him? Do you think he would make it into the game? I personally don't think so. I think Anti-mage is a hero that exists as kind of like one of those legacy remnants that Dota has a lot of, right? Dota has a lot of things that are in Dota because Dota has been around for a long time and is just, you know, I don't know, Anti-mage just exists. He's just a part of Dota. Is he a good part of Dota? It doesn't really matter. He just is a part of Dota, right? Okay.
None shall hinder me.
So now we have Abyssal Blade, which should, in theory... I mean, right now I can't fight anyway. Because of the hunt. I don't know why I activated my smoke there. It was kind of stupid. But because of the hunt, I can't really fight anyway, so... I'm just gonna focus on running around and taking down all of the creeps I can find. Patrol's coming up again, and this one is one of the important ones. But we need to compete over this, right? So we come in here. And now other people probably need to compete over it as well. Otherwise they're... I guess they're not gonna bother. I'm just gonna go over to the other side then, see if I can take that too. I feel pretty confident right now. I feel like I can Ah, see, but like now, again, just by me being here, the Legion Commander knows I'm stronger, so she's not gonna engage in the fight. Because there's no way around just killing me. I know that may seem a bit counterintuitive, that like, okay, by making it so that you have to kill the enemy, people are less likely to actually try to kill the enemy. But by making it so that you have to kill the enemy, you need to be strong enough to do it. You don't have any other plays, you don't have any other options. And that really changes the playing field. Alright, she's out of mana, can't do anything, and done. Right, again, you can't interact because I'll get the cooldown reduction. You can't interact because I burn all of your mana, I slow you on every single attack. How do you fight back? You can't. Not really. Anti-mage we had to be released today. I think he would have a higher base attack time. I don't think his design is so bad. He wouldn't be mad. Anti-mage is a design that is very linear, right? Anti-mage is a design that stems from a line of thinking that says we have a problem, so we're going to create a hero that addresses that, right? So what you would like, basically, if Anti-mage were to be released today, what I personally would expect from him is that instead of being a hero that is the Anti-mage that makes is specifically only good against casters, and that's the one thing he's good at, he would be strong against casters but also be usable against other things, right? Like, imagine Dota added an anti-mid hero, right? It's just like, this hero is good against mid heroes. You would be like, oh, that's kind of weird. What a specific thing to only be good against. Man, I'm sorry, I feel kind of bad. But I don't know what these casters can do to fight against this.
Yes. Mine.
I think a good example of a hero that is strong against like a certain thing, okay?
As thou wilt.
Yeah, no. Hello. Silence, silence, silence. And dead. Okay, this is now...
Onward.
I guess I'll get this. I mean, I might as well. So, a good example of a hero that is good against like a certain style, but isn't oppressive against them, I think, is Timbersaw. Timbersaw is a hero that works well against a wide range of heroes, but he's specifically better against strength heroes, and specifically good against heroes that like rely on their strength. Right, every time I see you on the map, I can just kill you. And there's not really anything you can do about it. I don't even need to use my ultimate anymore. It's just Lina also doesn't have the mobility to run away. Right, like Lina is not the kind of hero that can actually disengage from this properly.
The true path.
Alright. We have a lot of... We have a lot of money. So, I don't know what to buy. We want an MKB. Because we were missing some attacks earlier, which I don't like. And we want to consume these boots. So I think that's our next path. Oh, I never got an opportunity to really fight the pug. Which is a little disappointing.
The path is clear.
Oh no, okay. I mean, yeah, the Queen of Pain will always run away from me. Okay, patrol again.
The true path. Spawn of sorcery.
Yeah, they're on the other side of the map. Competing over these. But again, the one hero that can't win the fight immediately needs to leave the fight. And I don't think you can win. You're out of mana now, so I can just activate this and this. Alright, I mean, we'll spend some time here, that's okay. What? Oh, she's invisible. Oh yeah, she's got that neutral item that can be used for invisibility. Okay. There we go. There we go. Activate this. So with MKB now, of course, we are much stronger. You're silenced, you're stunned, you're dead. You know, it's another int-based hero. Can't interact. We'll pick up this. I guess I'll pick up these. Maybe we should get that AoE damage over time. That might actually be alright for us. I'm not sure how much I like the Manta style. I think the Manta might actually be unnecessary. It's been doing okay. I wouldn't say it's bad by any means, but it also doesn't strike me as being particularly fantastic.
Structures fortified. Structures fortified.
I can see myself getting rid of the Manta and getting some sort of crit. And I like that idea actually. I'm gonna go for that. Specifically, I like the idea of having Daedalus because we're gonna increase our damage output, right? So in theory, crits should get like filthy. Alright, Queen of Pain. I'm gonna kill her now. She's gonna be done. And there goes that. Okay. So we'll take these patrol creeps. Which again, like for my side of the patrol creeps, for this entire game, nobody has contested them at all.
Yes.
We will grab ourselves... Wait, what does my Aghanims even do? I honestly don't know what it does. Causes all spells that target you to be blocked and reflected onto the enemy. Like, it implies that it's like a permanent, unstoppable Linkens, but I don't know if that's what's actually going on with it.
I go.
Oh yeah, crits is filthy. Alright, you're out of mana. Oh, crits are disgusting.
Monster. As thou wilt.
Wow. So that's a good item.
The path is clear.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, I need to buy back.
Thou and I must have a frank discussion. None shall hinder me.
Gotta be kind of careful. Feeling myself a little too much. Like, they are strong, the heroes we're going up against.
Thou art mine.
Strong enough that I can't just like dive into their base and fuck with them like that. God, look at them. Look at these crits. They're absolutely ridiculous when they come out. Okay. We will get more agility, I suppose. Alright, patrol creeps are coming up again. On the other side, we try contesting it, but it's just a waste of time, because if you stick around, you just die and you can't get any of the creeps. Exactly, right? Like, that's what I was saying. Like, on my side of the map, people just didn't bother. Because if... Also, okay. Rude. Right? Because if it doesn't work, then you just... Like, in all likelihood, it doesn't work, and then you just kind of die. Oh, they're in the mid now, because there's only 3 players left. Alright, there's some stuns. And you're dead. It's all about just getting like a single hit in. As long as I get that, it's just over.
The path is clear.
I didn't expect that guy to actually have buyback.
The true path.
I have force boots, I like it, I'm faster. I can scoot around.
None shall hinder me.
I'll get more agility. I've been going for a lot of these neutral upgrades. Should I get this? Probably. No. There you go. Thanks for the dual damage.
Thou art damned. 'Tis on thy head.
Take down some of these buildings. I don't think I can get the full base. Well, maybe. No, I gotta go. It doesn't matter. I took like a bunch of buildings and there's no way the Legion Commander survives this. This game is actually over. So, what do I buy now? Because Legion Commander is gonna die to siege creeps. So, I'm gonna... I don't know how this works. And we get rid of this, and we get a BKB. And that should be it. Alright. Trident isn't good. I'm pretty happy with what I've got, honestly. Shard. I mean, I suppose we could also probably still get an epic. I think there's enough time for us to close that out. God, the damage output.
Yes.
Absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? Now this is some maidenless behavior.
As thou will it. None shall hinder me.
Aghanim Shot. Aghanim Shot just makes it so that I deal AoE damage, which is completely useless against a single target.
I go.
These are Aghanims. Oh wait, it spawns an illusion. It just uses the wrong tooltip. Okay.
Truth compels me.
Alright, let's get this. Let's get this, I suppose. Hello. And that's it. Yeah, you get silence on the first hit, then I can almost certainly get a bash on you, and then you're dead.
Onward.
Alright, yeah. I use BKB.
Beset on all sides. Still I prevail.
Oh. Ah, but I dodged it.
Be gone.
Got it. Yeah, there you go. I guess that's the Anti-mage now. Fun. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna permaban Anti-mage in my lobbies, just so you know for the future. I don't really care how good the hero is, right? I already said this yesterday after we finished our recording that I was gonna ban Anti-mage in my lobbies going forward. This will be the last time you see Anti-mage in one of my games. Frankly, I think the hero is too oppressive against certain things that he just invalidates so much of the game. Like, so much of the game is non-existent because of Anti-mage, and I think this game really showed it, right? Like, with certain heroes, they just couldn't interact with me at all, and yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, though. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.